What's up, guys? I'm back here, and I got another deck profile from from the reunion over the weekend. This is Shane Duckworth. Some of you might know him, UFS extraordinaire over there at Legendary Wolf Gaming. If you guys are ever over there in Nebraska, Omaha, go check him out. But totally, I had to play him around 3. I think I was around 3 or 4. I was really concerned with his deck. I wasn't prepared for monsters at all, and I know he knocked down. Early on, he was very threatening, and I think he said WAF was the only problem, but he'll talk about that too, so I won't take too much up of your time. I hope you guys like it. Enjoy. What's going on, guys? Emo Tempest here, and I got Shane Duckworth from Omaha, Nebraska, coming over here to the reunion to kick it with us, and he is bringing, Wind Water Monsters?
Wind Water Monsters.
Wind Water Monsters in a world of Rampier, Weewa, and WAF. So let's hear it, man. What do you got for us?
So I got Wind Water Monsters. Now, this deck I originally built like a year ago, and if you know me, I only play meme decks. I never play like the meta decks. I always play off-the-wall stuff. I'm very much a Johnny player in this game. I want to win, but I want to win in my own way.
Of course.
So the monster deck is something that I had built. At the time, it was called Oops No Forwards. I decided to play no forwards. It was all monsters. But as time went on, Opus 9 came out, Opus 10 came out, gave me some forwards that were actually pretty good. So now we have the deck as it is now. So I did take the Oops No Forwards deck to the Kansas City Crystal Cup. I got like 11th place or something, and they did top 8, so I was close. And I decided to bring it here because it's a fun deck, and I'm about to show you right now.
Awesome, man. Sure.
All right, so we got 9 monsters. We got 3 Kobold Droid Yin, then we got 3 Green Dragon, and then we got 3 Bob Sahagan. So these are the monsters. These are the guys who you want on board. Basically, what the deck does, it wants to play cards that you have to sacrifice your forwards, and the opponent has to sacrifice theirs. So for example, I'm just going to skip ahead to some summons. I've got Fanfrit, for example. If you have only monsters out and you Fanfrit them, they lose dudes, but you don't. So it's pretty unfair. Then you also got Shantoto, of course. Shantoto, you can have like as many monsters as you can out. You just Shantoto, they lose all of their guys and you keep yours. So that's pretty good. And then you also got 2 Valifor as well. I didn't play 3 of this because we're in a world where like everything's under the battlefield effect, so bounce isn't really that great. But this is a really good push. If they have like 4 forwards out and you got 4 monsters out, you can Valifor all their forwards back and then just win the game with your monsters. Another thing, in addition to this, we have 3 copies of No-No. So this is really good because you have to pay 1 to make a monster a forward, and basically after you make it a forward, you attack, and then he gets to activate a backup. So this allows you, as long as you have 1 CP, you can attack with as many monsters, except for Sagan because he gets to pay 0 to become a forward. But like even if all your backups are tapped, as long as you have a No-No out, you can throw away a card in your hand to make like Green Dragon a forward, for example, and that starts your entire chain of the deck. So these are like the core pieces of the deck, really. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, everything else is just tech. So okay, so that's like the main core of the deck. You just play monsters and you be unfair with this kind of stuff. So this is gonna go to the side. To finish out the summon lineup, I got Chaos Walker the Wheel. Well, I guess I'll bring in Yuna as well. Yuna plus Chaos Walker the Wheel. This is the combo since Opus 3, I think. So basically, like this is another card where you get to bounce their forwards and then you play this and remove their guys. It's just more removal for the deck because the deck is focused on removing the opponent's board while you keep your monsters in play. So this is like another good engine in the deck. So then let's talk about the forwards. So I only play 6 forwards. I play 3 Porum. Just it's another card that can pick back up the summons. So like your Famfrits or your Chaos Walkers. Like you can just play this and like when it goes to break zone, you just add these back to your hand. Same with the Citra as well. I only played 2 copies of this card. Mainly in testing, I found this in my hand to be like way too pluggy. Like I would have like 2 of these in my hand, and it's like I definitely don't want a 3rd one in my hand. And having 3 in the deck, it's just gonna be possible for that to happen. Also, in the backup lineup, I play 2 copies of Cosmos. It seems unconventional, but it's a tricolor deck, so you kind of need to open up with Cosmos. If you have the other one in your hand, you don't need to pitch it with this card because Sahagan, whenever he attacks, he draws and pitches a card, so you can just throw away your extra Cosmos and it's fine. So yeah, that's why I didn't play 3 of this card. I like 3 Porum and 2 Citra. Then for the other forward, I have the Cloud of Darkness, just because it's another card when you have a bunch of monsters out, you can just play Cloud of Darkness and then they go from like 4 forwards down to 1 forward. So again, it's another one of those unfair cards. For the summons, we got 3 Atomos. I really like EX bursts. If you notice, like this deck has a lot of EX bursts. So there's
Do you know how many exactly?
I think there's like 17 to 18 maybe. But yeah, it's pretty heavy on EX bursts. There's Chaos Walker, there's Famfrit. So yeah, I wanted another EX burst card. This is another card to shoot as well. So it's a removal spell. You can just shoot a forward for 8k, or you can just kill a Dole forward. But also another reason why I play this is because you need the Earth crystal points for the Shantoto. If you don't see your Cosmos, you need another card that is Earth to play it. So there's that, and then I played 2 copies of Alexander. So this card, the main reason why I played it, it is another like card to kill the forwards, but it also kills backups as well. So for example, if they have like a Yuna on board, like if they have their 5-cost Yuna, let me see if I can find it, here it is. Basically that cancels my like Porum and things like that, so I can just break their Yuna. I actually did it round 1, and I won round 1 because I casted Alexander on their Yuna. But it also breaks Doga, for example. Like Doga can break this, break Shantoto, break Nono. So like Doga breaks all of these, so like this can just kill a Doga. But yeah, so I play it for the backups and stuff. And then they got a Diabolus as well. So this is pretty good. It can kill a 5k. It can also make something a 1k, and then even your Porum can just beat over their 1k. So that's kind of nice. And then to round that out, we have the backups. 3 copies of White Mage. Everybody is picking stuff up from the discard pile now. Like as you see with this deck, there's Porum, there's the Citrus going around. Like everybody is like taking cards back. There's the Kusith and the Waft deck. So yeah, I feel like this is extremely strong. I didn't see a Mono Fire deck today, but one of the hardest games is against the Mono Fire with the Afritas. And there was a game I practiced back home where I had 3 copies of Afrita removed because I had the White Mages out. So
nice.
That really helped as well. So I have 3 White Mage, and then I have 2 more 2 CP win backups. I have an Archer to shoot the backups, and then I have a Charlotta. This helps because it can color fix. It's another card where it's like if you need to drop a Shantoto, you can just make it Earth and just drop a Shantoto. So that's 5 2 CP win backups, and then I have 5 water backups. So I have 2 Summoner to cancel summons. Things like there's a Hecaton, there's Mafrida, which is a big one. Also, what I canceled today was a Mist Dragon because it removes the break zone, and I'm doing a lot of like recursion with the Famfrit, so this is really helpful. I have 2 White Mage to help add Famfrits back to my hand, and then I have an Ico, which is really good because he pulls back any summon you want. And that's the deck. I think it's 21 backups, 6 forwards, 9 monsters, and the rest are summons. So yeah, that's the deck.
And you went 4-4, you said
I went
today?
4-4. I lost to 3 Waft decks. Every Waft deck I played, I lost against. Because the deck does need time to build and set up. So I lost to Waft, and then I lost to 1 Wind and Water that just like drew pain early and just was like drawing like a bunch of cards every turn. So there's like nothing I can do to that. But I did beat like three Wind Waters today. So that was pretty cool. It was the Waft matchup that was really hard.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, the deck he was talking about is the Cali Special All Earth EX Burst. This is Shane that brought that one into light. So thanks a lot for sharing this with us, man.
No problem.
I hope to see you, later on in the season.
Yeah, I'll be around for sure. I play a lot of card games competitively, but this is a game where a lot of people at my home shop really like to play. So usually, like we had 5 people come out from our home shop to this event. They really wanted to play, so I was like, sure, I'll tag along. I love to flip cards, So yeah, I'm sure you guys will see me more at Final Fantasy events, especially the ones in Kansas City. Like I think Kansas City has a Crystal Cup again. There's Legendary Wolf Games, which has an open. So that store is going to hold an open. That's my home store. So we're going to hold the open there, which is going to be 4 invites as well. So like that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I'll be at as much events as I can be at. So I'm sure you'll see me around, and I'll always be playing off the wall stuff.
Off the wall.
Every single time.
Thanks a lot, Shane.
No problem.
We'll catch you guys later. Hope you liked it.